up? Welcome to the Benchwarmer channel. My name is Eric. He hate me 702. Down below me, because I don't know how to put shit in order, we got the man of the hour. And then this way, we got Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Well, I thought there was more coming. I don't know why.
No, I had to go over because I'm trying to text Sam real quick and let him know we're on. So, all right. So, check this out. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Mo's got to jump off in a couple minutes.
8:30, I'm gonna be heading over to it's called Sleep in Heavenly Peace. I guess we'll be making beds for underprivileged children. I think they like donate them to shelters for kids that don't have a bed to sleep on. So
That's
gonna
so
try to do our good deed for the day.
that's nice. I like when people get back to community. I like that. That's very nice. I need to do more shit like that. I'm not going to though. So all right.
Like I thought about it though.
I thought about it, but I'm
You know
not
what I just noticed on our intro?
what
That it talks about happy hour, and it made me think about like the people fucking at the bar at 9 a.m. right now getting down.
get down at the bar. If it was a Sunday, we would be. They would be.
True,
Yeah, I got a game at
true.
6:30 in the morning tomorrow. Of course, I'm about to get down.
Are you gonna head down to the bar at that time, or are you gonna watch
Well,
that one at
no,
home?
I'm gonna sit here with my dog and watch it.
I'm gonna
At
smoke
halftime, I'm
and
gonna
watch
give
that
my dog
bitch.
a bath. Yeah. Fuck that shit. All right, so we got to get into this so he can get off. Sam, I don't know what's going on with Sam right now. Hopefully he jumps on soon.
You know he's on that East Coast sleep schedule. He waking
Yeah,
up at noon and shit.
exactly. All right, so last week, me and Jeremy and I both went 12-4. Sam and Mo both went 10-6. So on the year, Mo is leading us at 77-45. I'm coming second at 76-46. Jeremy is third at 72-50, and Sam is last at 66-56. Probably last because fucking oversleeps all the fucking time. Sleeping too goddamn much. Probably.
Hey, I had to go back to my old ways to get my fucking records back.
What's up, Anthony? Good morning. Feel good to be a Raiders fan. A fresh new start. Exactly. How many of these motherfuckers have y'all had in the last? How many of these motherfuckers have y'all had in the last 20 years?
McDumb
Is
fucking
this
on.
Is this
is this the Antonio Pierce
13
that used to play for the Giants?
2001.
Yeah.
Is this the Antonio Pierce that used to play for the Giants, the linebacker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all, this is y'all like seventh fresh start in 20 years.
No, it's 13.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
13 since 2001.
We
13
know
coaches, 26 QBs.
we know damn well somebody's gonna fuck this up with the hiring process. His name is
I think he's learned his lesson. I think he got so much shit at the Aces parade that he's learned. He heard more about the Raiders at the Aces parade than he did the Aces.
That definitely could be true. But before we get into that, let's get these picks out the way. So that way, Mo, we don't have to. Mo can get his done because he's only got a couple minutes where he's got to go help do his deed. You know, help the needy, feed the needy. Okay, so, oh shit, damn it, I'm so far behind. All right, so Mo and I picked the Steelers. Jeremy and Sam picked the Titans. Jeremy actually should have went with his gut when he wrote the shit down ahead of time because he had the Steelers pick. But nope, he wanted to change that shit based on fucking I don't know what. So he lost on that one.
Well, number one, Kenny Pickett fucked me last week in fucking fantasy. Little bitch got hurt.
Yeah. So and they had Mitch Trubisky playing, right?
Yeah, fucking.
I told y'all Mitch was good. I've been trying to tell y'all this.
Yeah, but
He
I
had
had
like two games.
I started Kenny Pickett in fucking fantasy. That little prick.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that's why you got pissed. So it was with your feelings, not with your
It was a spite vote.
It was like fuck you, bitch. It's like when I don't start any team we're playing against.
I had to punish that hoe a little bit.
Yeah, any team that the Chiefs play against, I don't start them. All right, so we have right now. Next up, we have the Dolphins and the Chiefs. Of course, I'm going with the Chiefs in Germany. Early morning game. Who y'all got?
I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
I have
the Chiefs. Both taking the Chiefs.
I have the Chiefs, but I think the Dolphins may win because I think they've got Kelsey distracted by asking him all these fucking questions about Taylor Swift.
Listen, I think the Dolphins may win because we ain't gonna be able to stop their goddamn ground weapon attack. We ain't gonna be able to stop that
If
shit.
y'all played like last week,
A-Chain.
you told
A-Chain's still out though, right?
Who?
A-Chain,
HN. He's still out, I
the
think.
Dolphins running back, their second running back.
Oh yeah, he's still out. He's still out. I thought you were.
So
Okay,
it's just Mostert.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
Mostert, and they have somebody else on. But no, I'm not. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna root for my team. I'm gonna go for them. But it would not. I'm not. I don't know. Fucking Tyreek Hill is about to go fucking nuts on our ass. Who the fuck's gonna stop him? Snead, I love you, Snead, but you ain't stopping shit. Oh,
Isn't Ramsey back?
Who? Yeah, they got Jalen Ramsey back last week. Yeah.
Oh wait, but no, never mind. He's on his team. He's on his team.
Yeah, he's on the fucking Dolphins team. So Snead, but what the fuck we gonna do? And then we ain't got no receiver. Our receivers just don't want to be catching shit. So I mean, it is. Listen.
But you guys, they stepped up the last game.
You're 100. We were playing the fucking Broncos.
Well, the game before that too, though.
Yeah,
like the last couple weeks,
We've only given up 24 points. That's the highest amount of points we've given up this season. 24 and 21 in a loss. So if you get above 21 points, you're probably going to beat us. That's all I'm going to say right now. Because our offense, our receivers can't catch shit.
Yeah,
they can't catch a fucking cold.
I have the Chiefs, but I think the Dolphins beat y'all.
I wouldn't surprise me either. Are you worried about him? No, I'm worried about the whole fucking team. I just told you Tyreek Hill about to have 300 fucking yards on us. Waving this fucking peace sign. I'm so glad we're playing in Germany. God, I'm so glad right now we're playing in Germany. I would hate for that shit to be happening in fucking Arrowhead Stadium. Fuck this shit. And Patrick Mahomes coming off a cold. And fucking Travis Kelce don't know what the fuck he doing. He ain't concentrating. And none of our receivers can catch shit. Fucking, I don't know what Andy Reid's doing. Fucking Matt Nagy fucking sucks. Please bring back Eric Bieniemy. Fuck this bullshit right now. Okay?
Hey, I may have been optimistic about Josh McDaniels, but I was dead on about fucking Matt Nagy coming to Kansas City.
We all knew what was going to happen with Matt Nagy. We saw that shit in Chicago. We just wanted to be blinded, just like you should know. All fans know when you get like, look, I've been tricked by Matt Nagy. I've been tricked by James Harden. I was tricked by Ben Simmons.
But
like,
how could you be tricked by Matt Nagy?
The same way I got tricked by fucking James Harden because he's on my team and I think that it's not going to happen. It's like when you date that girl or that girl and she cheats on you, or she cheats on somebody else before. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you're the one that breaks up her.
You're the exemption. You're the exemption.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like, it's not going to happen to me. And then 10 years later, you're fucking divorced. That's shit. How shit happens. Okay. And why are you divorced? Because she fucking cheated on you. Okay, so that's how shit happens. All right, Vikings versus the Falcons. I'm taking Vikings straight off rip.
Like, yeah, because they bench Ritter. They're starting.
Wait. Who the fuck are the Vikings starting?
Josh Dobbs, no.
I might want to rethink this.
I'm gonna go take Falcons. I think it's gonna take a little bit for Dobbs to acclimate.
I'm taking Falcons. Who's their backup?
Vikings backup?
Drake London is.
Yeah, I'm taking Falcons. Because I forgot.
Taylor Heineke is starting for the Falcons.
I'm taking the fucking Falcons.
Yeah.
Taylor Heineke.
Yeah, the Green Lizard.
I don't even know who's starting for the fucking.
They benched Ritter.
I know, but who's starting for the fucking?
Dobbs going for the Vikings.
I'm taking the Falcons. There's no way I'm taking the Josh Dobbs on a fucking 2-day, 3-day notice of.
Who's the Vikings backup?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Jeremy, who's the Vikings backup?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Well, like it ain't Teddy Bridgewater anymore. Right?
Where the fuck is Teddy at?
Oh man, he was at fucking Saints last, or
he was with the Saints, and then he went and got a starting job with the Broncos.
I think they're starting Jaron Hall.
Who the fuck is
Jaron
Hall?
Just the rookie.
Yeah, I think it's Jaron Hall.
Where's he? The rookie from where?
BYU.
Oh, I'm not taking him. Fuck him. He can't be trusted. Fuck him.
Yeah, I think they're starting Jaron Hall.
It's like Zach Wilson.
Well, either way, I mean, they've got Jaron Hall and Joshua Dobbs. That's it. So one of those two started.
Mo, you taking the Falcons?
I'm taking the Falcons.
Who are you taking, Jeremy?
Oh, the Falcons. I changed it.
That should be a clean sweep.
This one than I do
Probably
the
Sam will take Falcons too.
I changed mine too. I had mine and yours with Falcons with Vikings right off the rip. Bears versus the Saints. They're in New Orleans. I'm taking the Saints.
The Saints should.
Yeah, I'll take the Saints.
Now
I think it's the first time I'll take the Saints.
The Bears could win, but they probably won't.
The Saints.
Yeah, hopefully,
the Bears.
Hopefully, DJ Moore has like 6 touchdowns.
Rams versus the Packers. I'm taking the Rams.
Rams.
Commanders versus the Patriots. This is a tough one for me.
Commanders. I trust Sam Howell more than Mac Jones.
But I trust Belichick more than Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
Belichick might be running out of thoughts. So I'm gonna take the commies.
You're gonna take the commies?
I think I'll take the commies. Is in Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take one.
No, it's in New England.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm taking New England.
I think I'll still take Washington.
I'm taking Commanders.
They get off the schneid.
I'm gonna have to rewrite this list because I done fucked it up. I done crossed off so many names because I keep changing my fucking pick. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Is it still Mac Jones going for the Patriots or?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. It's
yeah, but they lost a receiver.
I don't care. And they lost everybody on their team. I don't give a fuck. It is a 25 and under quarterback in New England. I don't care. There are very few times that Bill Belichick loses to a 25 and under quarterback in New England. Even without Tom Brady, they're still and this is not like fucking other quarterbacks. It's not like
I think this might be the year.
It's not like fucking Baker Mayfield with the Browns when they didn't have nobody. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm good. Seahawks, Ravens right off rip.
Yeah, Ravens.
Seahawks come back to life. Seahawks been playing very, very well lately. I thought last year they were 1 year wonder. I was wrong. Buccaneers and Texans. I can't pick the Texans after they lost the fucking Panthers.
Buccaneers at Texans?
Yep. It's in Houston.
I think they bounce back. I'll take Texans.
You think the Texans bounce back? I think the Texans are who we thought they were originally, and they were just playing really good football in the beginning. Dobbs is not starting. I think Bridgewater is with the Lions. Okay, that would make sense. New England lost their best receiver. I don't give a fuck. Don't be surprised. Seattle upset Baltimore. Don't sleep on Seattle's defense. Okay. I could see that. I could definitely no. Yeah, I could see that. Cardinals versus the Browns. I think the Browns bounce back. I think the Browns bounce back against the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Browns. Who's going for the Cardinals? Fucking Murray?
No,
I believe so. He doesn't have an injury designation.
I thought it was the rookie. Clayton Tune expected to start against the Browns. Yeah. So yeah, it's not, yeah. And Deshaun Watson's supposed to be back tomorrow. Colts versus the Panthers. I think the Colts bounce back.
Panthers.
I'll take the Colts.
Everybody picked the Browns last round, right? Everybody took the Browns just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Giants versus the Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders.
The Raiders by 50.
The Raiders by 2.
I'd say the Raiders in a very, very close game.
The Raiders are going to score more than 21 points.
It's going to be like 17 to fucking 14.
It's not.
It is. The Raiders going to score more than 21 points.
You forgot McDumbfuck isn't there no more.
That's very good.
You've got a Super Bowl champion as an interim head coach right now that knows he needs to get his best players involved.
But he benched Jimmy G.
That's not your best player.
For Aiden O'Connell.
He's not even he may not be the third best quarterback on the fucking roster.
Okay, Cowboys versus the Eagles. This is a big game, y'all. Who it's in Philly. Who we got?
I'll take Cowboys.
Of course, you're gonna take the Cowboys. Damn it. See, I wanted to take the Cowboys, but we done picked a lot alike. Let me see. We got the Falcons, Saints. We've only picked different on 2 games. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. Nope, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Fuck it. Let's go Eagles. Bills, Bengals.
Bills.
It's in Cincy.
I think I'm gonna take the Bengals.
Same.
They've starting to pick up traction. Bills. You don't know what Bills you're gonna get.
It seems like the Bills
are
are losing big games, like primetime games.
Well,
Like
except for
when
the
the big
Dolphins,
game.
right? They beat the Dolphins. Was the only
Yeah, they did. They did. But
Yeah.
it wasn't that after the Dolphins put up 70 points. The Dolphins were just tired. They were just bored. Different coach, but same team. Nothing changes.
Yeah, but we got a coach that knows you have a better chance with a rookie than fucking
Chargers
throw past 2.5 yards Garoppolo.
Chargers versus the Jets. Zach Wilson.
Chargers.
I'm gonna go Jets. I'm going Jets.
I'm gonna take the Jets as well.
I'm going Jets because last week, what's his face had a great game, Justin Herbert, and he's in a primetime game. This motherfucker made through 3 interceptions this week. All right, we got our,
he might.
yeah, exactly. And then we got the picks done before he needed to get off. So fucking yes.
All right, sirs. Have a great
See
rest
you later,
of the pod. See you guys.
Enjoy what you're doing. Be safe.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace. Jermaine. Okay, so let's talk about the Raiders. Let's fucking get into the Raiders. Let's talk about it. What
McDingling is gone.
McDingling is gone. How do you feel? But how do you feel about it?
I'm fucking happy as fuck. Look, I was sitting here Tuesday at like 6 o'clock thinking, how am I going to redo my office to get rid of the Raider shit that's in it for now?
Okay. And then
they fired him at 10 o'clock on the dot. And then my office stayed the same.
So what about the offense coordinator? What was your thought process on that?
He obviously needed to be fired because he didn't have the balls to tell fucking McDumbfuck that you can't call plays. You fucking suck. You don't know how to use your fucking players. Dude got fired and never called one fucking play except for preseason. Go the fuck home and take your dumbass fucking father with you.
Who's his father?
Fucking, I don't fucking know, but he's the one that was online saying that, oh, he was leaking shit last year.
Oh,
when the whole card debacle.
Got you. So I was surprised. We thought it was going to happen this offseason.
Oh, I was surprised. I'm glad. Fucking, I think Davis had enough of people telling him that you're a fucking piece of shit. You need to fire the motherfucker. And he heard more about the Raiders at the Aces Parade than he heard about the Aces at the Aces Parade.
That doesn't surprise me. Raiders fans are very, very passionate.
I was fucking excited. I love it.
Yeah. So, on that note, what do you think about you roughly paying between $40 and $80 million for coaches that don't coach?
I thought Davis couldn't afford it. But if they were still in Oakland, he wouldn't be able to afford it.
Yeah. Okay.
But his fucking net worth has tenfolded since he fucking left.
What's up, buddy? Those who don't want to talk about a real life Chucky doll. What's up, boss? Thank you for joining us. Yeah. So, but I mean, like that scenario. So, like you like Antonio Pierce, obviously. You've been saying the whole time you have a Super Bowl winning coach.
Well, I mean,
he's a Super Bowl winning player, so he brings that championship mentality.
He brings the championship mentality, but he's also. It's like it's simplified. Like he sat there and said, "We're playing a kids game. Go out there and have fun." They get paid millions of dollars to play a kids game. Like, and if you've seen the videos of the practice, that look like they're having fun. They're fucking. They got a basketball hoop in the fucking locker room.
Oh, so he's changing the culture. They're all about having fun.
Yeah, it's fucking you've got Hunter, the fucking accountant came out and said now he doesn't have to walk around on eggshells. He can go out there and be himself, and And Antonio Pierce, you know, being a former player, he knows you got to get the players involved. Granted, he wasn't a very good coach at ASU, but
maybe because he likes having fun,
right,
instead of getting to business
and getting yelled at by the league.
Exactly. So, question: do you really want to win?
I don't give a look. At this point, we can tank. I don't care. We can lose every fucking game going forward. I wouldn't care. Make Dingle fuck is out. I don't care. I don't care what our record is.
But I mean, you want a good draft. You want a draft pick because you know you need a quarterback. Aiden O'Connell is not the answer.
Well, how do you know?
G
How do you know?
Who drafted him?
But how do you know?
Who drafted him?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Who drafted him?
It don't matter.
Who drafted him?
But he's got a different coach now.
Who drafted him?
And he's got a different coach.
We've seen this shit happen before. Tim Tebow had a different coach too after Josh McDaniel drafted him, and guess what happened?
Well,
he fucking still sucked.
That's Tim fucking Tebow.
No,
he spent more time on his knees than he did anything else.
I'm telling you, Josh McDaniels is so inept that anything he touches turns into shit. If he selected him as a quarterback, he's going to be shit. But even then, even if you think he might be your long-term option, getting a better draft pick,
Nobody sat here and said he was going to be a long-term option. I just think you have a better chance with him than you do fucking Jimmy Garoppolo, who can't throw past 2.5 fucking yards.
I agree with you, but I think shit being better than shit is still shit.
It's better than shit.
But it's still some type of shit.
It's still better.
But it's a better version of shit.
Right.
Okay.
It's a better version that you can stand watching.
Okay.
Look, the last 3 weeks, I didn't watch a Raiders game once.
I can understand.
I didn't watch the Raiders games. I turned on fucking hockey and fucking baseball.
Why? We got a good hockey team, so I get it.
Like, I would rather watch fucking high school girls flag football than watch the Raiders play the last 3 weeks.
That was a weird analogy.
Like, I'd rather watch fucking slugs race down the fucking sidewalk.
Understandable. I completely get it. So, what do you want to happen for the end of the season? What are you looking for? It's week 9. We're basically halfway through the season. What do you want? What are you looking for it to happen at the end of the season?
I want to see Champ Kelly become the permanent GM. And I want to see Champ Kelly hire his coach.
Okay.
And I think Davis may have learned, and I believe Davis got enough people in his ear right now telling him, you need to stop hiring people. You need to hire the GM and let the GM hire the coach, not hire him as a fucking package.
McDaniels was the shit that you keep wiping.
No, see, it's better. It's better.
But we were talking about Aiden O'Connell and fucking Jimmy G. So Jimmy G is the shit that you keep wiping, and it's still there and all sticky. Now at least it's the shit that is more solid. Okay. So I think in this scenario, tanking would be the best scenario. I don't
think they're going to tank. I don't think Antonio Pierce has it in it to just tank.
I agree with you. Now, do you think Devontae Adams should be traded in the offseason and recoup some of that since you're obviously going to go through a rebuild?
If we're not in a position to trade up for the number 1 or number 2 pick, then probably. But they're gonna take a huge fucking cap hit.
So if you're in position to trade, well, depending on what they deem negotiable with the trade,
would have to be a post June 1st trade for the Raiders to save $13 million, but there's still a huge cap hit.
Yeah. But I mean, he's obviously unhappy.
Not this week. He's not.
He's going to be unhappy.
He's not.
When he remembers who
he's already come out and said, I'm ready to run through a fucking wall for this coach.
That's great.
And that feels good. He's in the locker room playing basketball. They're out there having fun.
Wait, hold on. Listen, I'm just letting you know. In some people's contract in the NFL, they can't play basketball because it's
locker room. It's not even it's a fucking hoop this fucking big.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about a real
What the
basketball.
fuck? What full-size fucking basketball hoop are you putting in a goddamn locker room?
Have you seen the fucking locker rooms?
Yeah, I've been in it like 4 times.
I'm sure you can find a spot for a full-size basketball hoop very fucking easily.
Bro, they have an entire like fucking media center in their fucking locker room.
I'm sure you can find a fucking basketball spot for a full-size hoop very easily.
Not in the locker room.
I'm sure
in the gym, probably.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in there.
But they're in the locker room.
So, okay. So basically what you're saying is they are relaxed. They're having fun.
Yeah, they're not walking on eggshells.
They're bonding more.
You now have a coach that and offensive coordinator that knows you need to get their best guys involved.
Have we seen either one of these in the roles that they are in as of right now in the NFL?
In the NFL?
Yeah. So we've never seen Antonio Pierce in a head coaching role or defensive.
No, he's never been in a head coaching role
or a defensive coordinator role. Because he's a linebackers coach, that would be the next.
No, he wasn't a defensive coordinator not in the NFL.
And we've never seen your offensive coordinator that got promoted as an offensive coordinator in the NFL.
So the only iffy part is Bo Hardegree came from New England, but he wasn't a coordinator.
So I know with Rich Bisaccia it worked, and I know sometimes it does work. Do you see what I'm saying? But more than likely it doesn't.
But anything's better than what the fuck we had. What the fuck? How the fuck are we sitting here fucking on a fucking sad fucking face because we fired McDumb fucking Zigzit fucking what the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Look, I feel bad for Ziegler because if he won the pass to Josh McDaniels, I think he'd be half decent. But
I'm saying is
he drafted the fucking players McDumb fuck wanted.
I'm just saying that everybody is extremely happy. And I remember what happened with Rich Bisaccia. And I think, and not you mainly, but I think there's a lot of Raiders fans, especially online from what I've seen, that think this is going to happen again. Because technically you're not eliminated from the playoffs. You can make the playoffs still. So I think there's a lot of fans that think this. I just want to remind you guys, you don't have Derek Carr.
I mean, Derek Carr's not playing very well either.
He's leading his team.
He is not. Taysom Hill is leading his fucking team. Taysom Hill scored 2 touchdowns last week.
Yeah, that's okay.
Derek Carr, I think, threw 1? Technically 2, but one was Alvin Kamara, was a check down.
Yeah, so 2.
So check down Derek was back.
But
if Taysom Hill didn't score the 2 touchdowns, where would they be?
He also threw for 310 yards.
And he threw for fucking 310 yards as a Raiders and still lost.
That's the difference. Taysom Hill had 9 carries for 63 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he's a fucking running back, essentially. So basically the running back run the game. When he had less yardage and more touchdowns and the same amount of touchdowns. So Najee Harris essentially won the game for the fucking
Steelers, not Derek Carr.
Okay.
The defense at Taysom Hill won the game.
Listen, you remember, and I'm not talking about Derek Carr's just ability. We all remember the leadership Derek Carr showed in those moments. The shit that happened with Henry Ruggs. We all know what he did to get that team together for that run. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying as much as on the field. I'm saying basically in the locker room. You don't have that guy. You don't have the Derek Carr that's going to bring everybody together, rally everybody fucking around. And even though he's not the greatest player in the world and he's an average ass fucking quarterback, he's still, you're going to go out there and get everything he had. And he did lead that team. Like me and you both talked about it. We have it on video. I gained so much respect for him after that shit.
Out of 9 years, he had 2 good seasons. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, when shit hit the fan.
Shut up. 9 years. 9 fucking years.
Well, all I'm saying is,
and the one time you had a chance to win everything, you broke your fucking leg.
All I'm saying is, y'all let him go last year, basically, because you told him to go take his ball and go home. Let him go this year. He's not on this team. and everybody that you bring in to replace him or that was in charge, you fucking fired.
Right. Getting rid of Derek Carr was the correct thing to do. Replacing him with Jimmy G was not the correct thing to do.
Oh, Harbaugh is leaving Michigan.
I don't want him. No. I don't.
Harbaugh
I don't want to
retread. Michigan.
I don't want to retread.
You want a fresh new coach?
Yeah.
Somebody that hasn't coached before.
Yeah.
In the NFL. You want to give a young person a try?
I don't want Harbaugh. I don't want to retread. Look at what we've done with fucking retreads.
You've hired shitty ass retreads. John Gruden.
Now you're gonna hire another coach that got caught cheating.
Let's go through this. Everybody knew Josh McDaniel fucking sucked.
And Harbaugh got caught cheating. What the fuck are you talking about?
He got caught cheating in the fucking NCAA. Nobody gives a fuck. If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. You ain't trying.
And he's still gonna face suspensions.
The last person that got cheating for fucking spying on people won fucking 6 Super Bowls. If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. All I'm saying. Secondly, fucking Josh McDaniel. We knew he was horrible.
Other teams' fucking sidelines. What the fuck are you talking about?
We knew Josh McDaniels was horrible. We knew John Gruden sucked. The only thing he ever did was win a Super Bowl with a team that wasn't fucking his. Both of the teams that he took over and did good with, they were not fucking his. Who else can we go? Jack Del Rio was actually a very good coach. The retread. He was a good coach for you guys. He was a good coach. Good coach. Who else can we go down the line? I can tear him. Del Rio.
He's also racist. So, yeah, let's go.
Okay, well, fuck all that bullshit.
Hey, January 6th was just a dust-up. It was just a dust-up. Fuck out of here.
Okay, but at the time that he was coaching for you, he did a good job.
One season. Okay. One season, he did a good job.
Well, if Derek Carr doesn't break his ankle, his leg. All right, so World Series. Let's hop into the World Series real quick. What were your thoughts on the World?
I didn't watch it. Whatever.
Yeah, this was more for Sam, but he didn't jump on today.
I mean, I feel bad that Arizona didn't win. Corey Seager won. So, fucking Corey Seager, Will Smith, fucking Jacob deGrom, and Max Scherzer all got a ring.
Well, there's a 5-game series. It was the least watched World Series
ever
in TV history. Yeah, average 9.11 million viewers, a 23% decline from last year.
Yes,
and you can't blame this on.
It was boring. They're both small market teams.
How is Texas a small market fucking team?
The Rangers is a small market team.
How?
The Texas would rather watch football.
Where do they play at Texas?
I don't know.
Arlington, right? I think it's Arlington. I'm 90% sure it's Arlington.
Yeah, Arlington, Globe Life Field.
Okay, so that might be the reason why. They need to move.
They're like even the broadcast teams. They're both small market teams. Like Arizona is definitely a small market team.
Motherfucker, I looked up Texas Rangers on Google, and when it pulled up, fucking fireworks started going off on my Google.
Yeah. That's why you got to put shit behind Texas Rangers. You can't just put Texas Rangers because then you get all that stupid shit.
I'm gonna do that again. That was pretty fucking cool. Let's see if it happens again. Yeah, it happened again.
But I mean,
I'm such a kid.
Look, I'd have been more inclined to watch it if I was able to get tickets to one of the games in Arizona, but I wasn't able to get tickets to get a game in Arizona, so I did pay attention.
I was surprised you could even get tickets to a game in Arizona. There you go. See,
I would have loved to see Corbin Carroll win.
Pretty cool. I don't know. From what I saw, I wasn't very interested in 2 teams I would watch. I did keep an eye on it. And I mean, it just seemed like one team was severely overmatched.
From game to game, it was a blowout.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Both guys. Like if Arizona won, it was a blowout. If fucking Texas won, it was a blowout. So it was like, what? It's not even real competitive. So it was just boring.
Yeah, so I mean, the first game was competitive, 6-5.
Yeah, but then it was like 11-1, 9-1.
It was 9-1. 3-1's not bad. 3-1's not bad because depending on when that run was scored, because I didn't watch it, 3-1's not that bad. But if it was 3-0 most of the game, then it's fucking blowout. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on what was that. But 11-7, 5-0, 9-1, yeah.
Like it just wasn't competitive. I mean, it wasn't as exciting to watch as it would have been to watch any of the other teams that were playing.
100% right. The Phillies versus the Raiders.
I mean, if you'd have had the Phillies there, if you'd have had Houston there, if you'd have had LA there, you know, it would have been more competitive and more fun to watch.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was good. Like it was to watch.
It's just boring. I haven't been that bored watching an MLB game in a long time.
I have.
Well, that's because you don't really watch baseball, so.
That is true. That is very, very true. I normally just watch it in the playoffs, but I wasn't really interested in it right now.
No.
All right. Well, next up we got the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights are fucking great start. What the fuck?
Golden Knights are fucking on one, boy, and they're
on
upset.
motherfucking
And they're upset with how they're playing.
Exactly. Like, how are you mad when you're fucking playing? The best start.
We're 10-0-1.
Yeah, best start for finals.
Yeah, we were 7-0.
Yep.
Or 8-0. And then we didn't lose, but we lost, but we still got a point.
Okay.
So we tied in regulation.
Oh, and then went to overtime.
That's where that 1 is from.
Got you.
So then we've won the last 2. So we're 10-0-1. So but I mean, look, they look like they're playing really well. I mean, could they clean some shit up? Absolutely. I mean, their penalty kill and power plays are still not there like they should be. But
yeah,
I love watching the hockey. Look,
yeah,
I enjoyed not watching the Raiders and ruining my fucking week, and watching the Golden Knights and actually, you know, seeing what a winning team looks like.
It's great when you have two great teams that are in your city, like the Aces and the Knights. It's a very good distraction.
Yeah, now we need a third one.
Yeah, we need that baseball.
Like we need the fucking baseball. That's not going to be a good fucking team, no matter how you fucking slice it.
It's going to end up being a good team. Buddy.
It's not. Absolutely. As long as John Fisher is the owner, it is not.
It will.
John Fisher is a trash ass fucking owner. He's worse than Mark Davis.
It will end up being a good team.
The Oakland A's had the lowest payroll in the MLB last season.
Yeah.
And traded away all their best players.
Yeah, but then when they come to Vegas, they're gonna bring some. I'm telling you, watch, it's gonna be good. That's what happens.
What's gonna change between leaving Oakland?
Oh no, they're gonna suck because they're moving to Vegas. We need them to be an expansion.
Look, give me a fucking expansion team in Vegas.
Nope, you're right. You're 100% right. I agree with you because expansion teams don't bring the bad weight.
I semi like the A's because their AAA team is here.
Yeah.
So I go out to their AAA teams games, but I want an expansion team over the A's. Like I don't want John Fisher here.
We'll blame Mark Davis for bringing the fucking Raiders here.
Look, the Raiders are against the A's coming here.
Yeah, but that's what happens. You know that.
Look, Mark Davis doesn't like John Fisher.
I know.
And I'd be willing to bet Mark Davis is behind that fucking the teachers against the stadium stuff that's going on.
Dude, did you see that there's going to be a protest? There's like a protest. There's going to be a strike for culinary union workers.
Yeah. I mean, them little fucking Sally ass bitches are going to strike.
Yeah.
They do it like every fucking 2 years. Like, why don't you just negotiate a fucking?
Oh yeah, because that's right. The Aces were moved. They were an expansion team. I keep forgetting that. The Aces were moved. So our expansion team will be the basketball team when we get them. Yeah, our expansion team will be the NBA team when we get it in 5 years.
And the A's won't. The A's stadium won't open till 27 anyway.
Yeah, but it's gonna be lovely, buddy.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not. It's John Fisher. It's not. Nothing's gonna be motherfucking lovely.
Okay, let's go back to talking about the Knights. Okay. Do you see the Knights making any trades anytime soon, trying to upgrade anybody or anything like that?
There's nothing to upgrade.
I'm just making sure.
I don't think there's anything to upgrade on the Golden Knights. At least they haven't shown anything that needs to be upgraded.
Got you. Okay.
I mean, they brought back the majority of their fucking Stanley Cup team.
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything that needs to be upgraded. I don't think anybody needs to be traded, or I don't think they need to trade for anybody. Could they trade for somebody that would be an upgrade? Absolutely. But the way they're playing now, I don't think they need to.
Nope. Okay, that makes sense to me. Makes a lot of sense to me. Let's see. All right, I was still catching up on these Twitters. Don't really care about Thursday Night Football. Oh, hold on. Then we got the quick takes. Oh, well, we're gonna talk. Let's talk about this real quick because it was me and you. We both watched
this rigged motherfucking fight.
Whoa!
Tyson Fury lost that fight.
Oh, okay.
Tyson Fury absolutely lost that motherfucking fight.
No shit, but
how did he not lose a point for elbowing Francis Ngannou?
The same way fucking KSI didn't lose a point for fucking elbowing somebody and knocking him out.
Yeah, but that's KSI. This one could be attributed to racism.
Shut the fuck up. They were fucking fucking.
I bet you the judges. I bet you the judges was white.
I bet you they weren't.
I bet you they were.
Let's see. Judges. Nobody cares. I said judges and you give me fucking Joe Rogan. Who the fuck are they? This why boxing needs to be fucking smacked.
Yeah, tell us who they were because they gave like it's fucking retarded. Like I don't get it.
So Ed Gardner,
white.
Juan, I don't fucking know because it's a handwritten name and I can't see it very well.
Technically, by the letter of law, it's white.
Juan, I don't fucking know.
If he goes to jail, what did they say he is?
It depends on what he wants to be.
If he goes to jail, what did they say he is? That's a Latino. So if he goes to jail, what did they say he is? What did they say he is? White motherfucker. So 2 out of the 3 is white. So 66.6%.
And you're saying those are the ones that voted for. Listen. I don't think it has anything to do with race. Okay. Now, if anything else, I can get behind on a basis of a lot of shit. It's the way that boxing is. Boxing is not about to let their fucking heavyweight lineal champion lose to Francis.
Well, I mean, you can sit here and say you're not going to let him do anything, but the eyes don't lie.
Yeah, I know that, but we've always
got beat. Motherfucker got knocked down.
Yeah, but we've always heard the quote of "go out on your fucking shield." The champ has a right to go out. So a lot of times, even boxers know when you go into a fight, especially a fight in Saudi, especially a fight in overseas. We all know this. There's something. It happens in America too. Like hometown fights and shit like that. But everybody knows when you go into one of these fights that if you're fighting a champion, you literally have to knock them out. If it's a close fight, they're going to give it to the champion. We all know this. I was talking about the MLB. If you get one in Vegas, where's the other one going? We don't have it.
The A's can go in the middle of the fucking Atlantic Ocean for all I give a fuck.
I would prefer an expansion team in Vegas instead of the A's.
The A's are. I can build them an island in the middle of the Pacific.
I think Mike Tyson should not become a full-time trainer. I think Mike Tyson should do what he's doing, where he picks and chooses the guys that he wants to train and does it for like these celebrity type matches. I think he did a very good job with Francis, but Francis already knew how to fight. Like, yes, he was an MMA fighter, but Francis has dreamed of being a boxer from a very young age. So like he has always been probably looking at boxing when he's had some boxing training because he's a UFC fighter. So a lot of times they do bring boxer trainers in to face the Mitt. So I'm not saying that Mike Tyson is not a great trainer. I'm just saying let's calm down on this because he was training a world champion in UFC. Now we've seen other world champions get their ass beat, but Francis is in the prime of his career. He's not retired. He's not fighting somebody 20 pounds heavier than him. than they normally fight at. And he's an actual boxer, not a jiu-jitsu guy, not a striker. He's an actual striker. So I think Mike Tyson should do exactly what he's doing. If he's gonna train people, he should train people like he's doing now, in celebrities that he likes and gets to. I would love to see Mike Tyson train Jake Paul, to be 100% honest with you. I know y'all might not like that.
There's no way you could call that's a celebrity fight.
It's not really, but I'm saying no, it's not. But I'm saying in this scenario, I think he should go and train like celebrities in celebrity boxing, then become a full-time boxing
person he needs to train is the person that fights Jake Paul.
I'm down with that. Oh, I'm down with him training Jake Paul. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't want him to train Jake Paul. I want Jake Paul to get fucked up. I want Jake Paul to come out of there with fucking 2 black eyes and maybe a broken motherfucking nose.
Dude, send us a DM. It's the easiest way to get in touch with us. Send us a DM on Twitter. Let us know the time. If we can make it, we'll schedule it. We'll hop on your show, no problem. How many points is a knockdown? A knockdown automatically goes to an 8-point round. So unless he gets up and it's a great fight. So let's on a 10-point MUT system, you have most of the time the winner is a 10-9.
Most of the time a knockdown round is a 10-8 round.
Yeah, so most of the time it's a 10-8 round. So it's basically worth a point.
There's sometimes where that the fighter got knocked down, gets back up and gets the point back, so then it's a 10-9.
Yeah.
But it's always whoever knocked down the fighter wins winning that round.
Yeah, 90% of the time. Yeah, unless unless those weird occasions where they get up and knock the other person down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that scenario, now do I think Francis won? Yes, I do. I think some of the shit that they do with boxing, G wakes up to violence.
Look, I wake up to violence. I go to sleep for violence. Look, for lunch, I eat violence.
I think some of they do with boxing is fucking horrible. So I think the ring generalship and the aggressiveness is absolutely stupid. Did Fury outland Francis? You could say he did, but
with also an illegal elbow.
Yeah, but I also think it's a technique. Just because you outland somebody doesn't mean you're technically hurting them or pushing the thing. So, and in Fury and Ngannou's case, Ngannou's not a boxer per se. So the way he fights is a lot different than an average boxer. So when you say ring generalship and aggressiveness, I think you kind of throw that out the window. Was I surprised that Fury won? No, because there's no way boxing is going to let a debut fighter from MMA, it has nothing to do with being white. From MMA, dude, it could have been fucking David Hayes.
No,
it could have been fucking. It could have been. It does not matter in this scenario. I don't think it has anything to do with the race. I think it has to do with Tyson Fury is the lineal heavyweight champion.
And he's gonna lose his fucking next bout.
He probably will to Usyk. He probably will. But I also don't think Fury took it seriously. Like, when you watch Fury fight, and there's a lot of things that happened in this fight that I think is different for Fury. Fury's used to be.
He absolutely didn't take it serious. He support his training camp was fucking vacation.
And he's not Floyd. He doesn't have that great defense. He's not fighting fucking a 145 pounder or 160 pounder. He's fighting a heavyweight. And when heavyweight hits you, they can fucking hurt you. But I also think that he's not used to being in a ring with somebody so big. Like, I think that was normally we saw it with Deontay Wilder. Even though Deontay Wilder's tall, he's skinny. We saw him use his weight on there. He couldn't do that to Francis because of the fact that Francis also wrestled. So he could not do that. He was used to that shit. I think he didn't train hard, and Francis's style threw him the fuck off. But there was no way he was going to win unless he knocked him out.
Look, I think you give Ngannou another training camp and let him go at it again, and he's going to fucking obliterate Tyson Fury.
It's not going to matter because he's never
going to knock Tyson Fury into fucking 3 weeks ago.
I agree with you, but it won't matter because he's never going to get that shot again. Because Tyson Fury is going to fight Usyk because that's the mega fight for the undisputed champion. And if Tyson Fury loses to Usyk, which he probably will, unless he gets a better strategy than he had. But again, Usyk is a lot smaller of a guy. But if he loses, there's going to be a rematch. If Usyk loses, there might be a rematch. So let's say, for instance, Tyson Fury wins both rematches. We're now a year and a half out. Tyson Fury's not fighting Francis. He's not doing it because he's going to lose.
Yeah, his face is going to get fucking.
And by then, Francis might be actually a boxer that they can give him the title to. Because he only has to have a couple fucking fights. So I don't think they ever fight again. I think it was a one-time thing. I think if Francis wants to actually be actually go in and go, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a fighter, I think Francis has to get in the ring and fight. If he fights a couple more boxers and does like a PFL and MMA and then a boxer and fights like a topper heavyweight, doesn't go with like the, and goes, no, fuck it, I'll fight a top 10 heavyweight, then there could be a chance that they rematch for the title. Because, you know, boxing's corrupt as fuck. They were going to fucking rank Jake Paul or Tyson Fury in the top 10, whoever won that fight. So boxing's corrupt as fuck. So I definitely could see that happening. But outside of that,
because he was white.
Francis, it has nothing to do with that. It's just because boxing's corrupt.
I'm so look, you're more than welcome to believe what you want.
I know you. I know.
I'm not going to argue with you about what you believe. What I believe is because he's fucking white.
I know you. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, so then we got a couple more things. I'm trying to pull it up because I was so late on fucking getting up because I just was doing other shit. I had this plan. Do you know when you have this plan to get everything ready early? Did she get up for work? I hope she did. Wait, it's 9 o'clock now. Why does my fucking computer say 11:05?
What the fuck? You better calm down. Hey, the time don't change until tomorrow.
I know, but my computer says 11:05. And my phone says.
Can we go back?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Did she get up? Yeah. I told her ass. She doesn't listen. I woke her up at 8 o'clock and said, I'm not going to remember to try to wake you up again. Get your ass up now. Now she's late for work.
Well, you're on her.
Exactly. She's 18 now. Do what she wants. All right. Okay, let's talk about the NBA real quick. There's a couple in-season trade. You know, they had the in-season tournament. I know you don't watch it.
You mean the Commissioner's Cup?
Yeah, the Commissioner Cup. We'll call it the Commissioner Cup. They had that, but they redecorated their courts for each game. It looks pretty cool. It wasn't bad. Like, again, it's just regular NBA games. Do you see what I'm saying? But it was not. I wouldn't say it was bad. The game, I didn't really think much of it, but they kept mentioning it. Do you see what I'm saying? But I didn't think much of it watching the game. I think a lot of their courts were ugly. So yeah. But other than that, it's just a regular thing. And I don't know where the standings are at because I'm trying to find those right now. But a quick explanation for people that don't know. Basically, you have 3 groups in each conference. So I don't know, like 3 fucking divisions in each conference. So West group is Memphis, Phoenix, LA, Utah, Portland. I don't understand why they did this. Why didn't you just keep it in the divisions? Oh, because you don't want the Lakers and Golden State in the same fucking division. That's why. So Denver, LA, New Orleans, Dallas, and Houston are in another division. Sacramento, Golden State, Minnesota, Oklahoma, and San Antonio are another division. I don't understand this, okay? In the East, you got the Sixers, the Cavs, the Hawks, the Pacers, the Pistons. Then you have Bucks, Knicks, Heat, Wizards, Hornets, Celtics, Brooklyn, Toronto, Chicago, Orlando. Why, Adam Silver, do you have to make it difficult? Why did you not just keep them in their divisions and their conferences anyway? Basically, for pot 1, group play tournament nights will take place every Tuesday and Friday, November 3rd through 28th, except for Election Tuesday when there will be no games played. The only NBA games played on tournament nights will be group play games. Group plays will count as regular season games. Head-to-head record for group stage, point differential, all the shit. Then they go into a knockout round, and then they go to the championship. So, yeah, there we go. That's how it kind of works.
They have 6 groups of 5.
Yes. They have 6 groups of 5.
3 West, 3 East.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me just show you something though, real quick. So to give you an idea, in divisions, They have 3 divisions in each conference, and each division has 5 in it. So they literally just took, and look, I'll show you. We'll present this because all they did was confuse it. So it's so fucking dumb in my mind. So this is what we have right here. So you have Boston, Celtics, Sixers, Brooklyn, New York, Toronto. Cool. So you see what I'm saying? They're 5. But these are not all in the same fucking groups in the in-season tournament, the Commissioner Cup. These are not the same groups. Because Golden State, LA, the Clippers, and the Lakers are each in a different group. So why would you not just keep the divisions? Why do we got to make it complicated? I don't understand that. So I'm not happy with that. When I saw this stuff, I was like, okay, whatever. And then here are the in-season standings. So right now you have Pacers are 1-0, Cavaliers are 0-1, Heat and Bucks are 1-0, Knicks and Wizards are 0-1, Brooklyn's 1-0, Chicago's 0-1. That's because they played each other. Portland and Grizzly played each other. Look, the Grizzlies haven't won a game this season. They're 0-6. And John Morant's out. So, I mean, you have a couple games. You just Oklahoma beat Oklahoma, Golden State beat Oklahoma City, and Denver beat Dallas. So I'm not really that excited about it. It's not something that I was like, oh, this is the greatest thing in the world, but whatever. Okay, so let's get to the real meat and the thing that we really wanted to talk about. What's up, Tino? Thank you. Please go watch Tino. Tino is absolutely amazing. He does all types of shit. Does football reactions. When I mean reaction, he's watching the game and he's showing you his reactions and everything. He does WWE. This man is on a grind. He has something going on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And a lot of them are lives. And because they like to make everything complicated. That's what I'm saying. The NBA just likes to do stupid shit for no fucking reason. All right, so let's get into the James Harden fucking trade, okay? Let's talk about it. Jeremy, what do you think about it? Because I know you care about it.
You know I care about it.
This is the one drama you like watching in the NBA.
It's just weird. How is this motherfucker getting so many fucking chances?
Because at one point
like
in time,
34 years old, looking like he's 87. The motherfucker, his first game, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
No points, 0 points.
Yeah, win.
His first game at his fucking new team.
He didn't play yet.
What are you talking about?
Harden hasn't played yet. They just lost to the Lakers 2 days ago. And he wasn't playing. Yeah, so their next game is November 6th. Who they play before? Oh my God, I hate this damn thing. Just give me a fucking Clipper schedule, damn it. But so I don't think he's played because they played, I don't want to say last night. They played the night before, I think. But there's no way they get that many days in between. Yeah, their last game was November 1st against the Lakers.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so they don't play again until Monday. So he did not play against the Lakers. He played against PJ Tucker did, though.
I don't know. It's weird.
All you need to say about Harden, Pat, I'm not a system player. I'm a system. That's all you need to say about Harden. That's a very good quote, though. That is a very good quote.
He's a weirdo.
He is. He is a weirdo. Look, this is the thing that bothers me, okay? I've said this a couple times, and I'm going to say it again. Everybody gets happy when you get him on his team because you think he's the one that they're not going to do it to. You think that your team's going to be able to handle it. He picked you. He wants to be there. So this is the way that it's going to go. And then everybody's happy when he leaves. So you have two forms of happiness. You're happy when he arrives and you're happy when he leaves. I just don't understand how he keeps getting what he wants. Like, that's what's mind-boggling to me. Like, the Portland Trailblazers sent Damian Lillard to Milwaukee instead of Miami. But Harden has gotten to go to the Nets, the Sixers, and the Rock and the Clippers now. I think this is a very good trade for both teams. I think minus subtraction, addition by subtraction. We get Rocco back, Robert Covington. Oh, dude, I've always missed him as a Sixer. I don't give a fuck about Nicholas Batum. I don't give a fuck about what was the other? I know there's Marcus Morris Sr., which I like him because he brings some toughness to the team. The Marcus brothers are always down to fight. I like, and then we got some picks, and rumor is we're trying to get that right now for Zach LaVine. So I think we can't really judge how we're going to be until the end of the trade deadline, but I like it. And then for the Clippers, they didn't get rid of a lot of pieces that they could have. They kept Terrence Mann, they kept Norman Powell. Now, yes, do they have a lot of guards? Yes, they do. They do. They have a lot of fucking guards, a lot of small forwards. But in this scenario, I think they're going to be fine. I think when Paul George or Kawhi Leonard eventually goes down with an injury, Russell Westbrook and James Harden will be able to help them out. Like, let's be 100% honest. In their playoffs last year, if James Harden was on that team with Russell Westbrook, they might have gotten through the first round. They definitely wouldn't have got swept. But they might have gotten through the first round. They didn't get swept. So, what was it? 1-2. They went up 2-0. Oh, it's 1-1. Yeah, it was 1-1, 2-1 Suns, 3-1. Yeah, 4-1 Suns. So they won 4-1. But, I mean, when you look at it, they lost by 5 points and then by 6 points. So definitely, I think that when they eventually get hurt, it's going to help them out in the regular season. They're going to get a better seeding than what they had before. And I think it might work for them. Now, once the playoffs come, we know he's going to choke. We know he's going to turn into fucking choke Harden. But then again, hopefully the other two are healthy, George and Kawhi. And then Russell Westbrook takes over. So I think it's a great trade for both teams. I'm not mad about it. I don't think it's I'm not hurt.
Somebody got fleeced. Who got fleeced?
Well, so this is a problem. Straight up looking, the Sixers got fleeced because you gave away he didn't make the All-Star team last year, but you gave away the leading assist leader. He had the most assists last year, and that helped Embiid get become MVP. But so if you just look at the trade, I would say the Sixers got fleeced because they gave up the better players in PJ Tucker and Harden. I'm not saying PJ Tucker is an all-star, but PJ Tucker is on the same level as maybe Marcus Morris. So you gave up the better player. We got a lot of role players to help with our depth. And we got a couple picks, which if anything happens, they may not mean nothing except for that pick swap in 2029 or 2027. So off rip, you go, oh, the Sixers got fleeced. And it looks like the Clippers may have a better roster. Hold on. Sam just hit me.
Fucking oversleeping like a motherfucker.
But that's why I said we can't judge the Sixers completely until we see what happens with this trade deadline. Because right now, I would say the Sixers got fleeced. I would say they got the worst of the trade because none of those players are equal to James Harden, and most of those players are not going to be on the team in the year. So maybe Kevin Martin, KJ Martin Jr., Kevin Martin Jr., maybe he might be because people said we didn't get a young prospect that we could mold, but I mean, he's not that long in the league. I think he's like 3 years out of the league. So I like that. But let's see what happens. If we take some of those pieces and some of those expiring contracts, trade it over to, like, let's say the Bulls with one or two of those picks for Zach LaVine, now the trade looks a lot better. We then essentially gave up James Harden, PJ Tucker for Zach LaVine because we got picks involved. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's right now I'm leading that the Clippers won the trade because I think it just benefits them more. Everybody says, oh, there's not enough balls to go around. Yeah, well, they'll figure it out. But outside of that, 3 to 4 months, maybe the Sixers win.
When are 76ers going to turn it around?
What are you talking about? We're in the playoffs every year.
What happens?
We can't get out of the second round. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Hopefully soon. I would say. What
did they get over that hump?
This is what I would say. Okay, on this scenario right here with the Sixers, I am more ecstatic about the Sixers even without James Harden than I have been in the last couple of years. because of the fact that I don't like Doc Rivers as a coach. So for the last couple of years, we haven't been able to get out of the second round, but neither could Doc Rivers. That's a Doc Rivers thing. Doc Rivers has given up like 3-1 leads. So that might be your coach's thing where that drags him out. Because if you look at the Clippers, when he was the coach, he couldn't get out of the fucking second round either. But then we had Brett Brown. So I don't know. Hopefully with Nick Nurse, who's a championship winning coach that has an unusual play style and the way he calls things. Even James Harden said he liked the offense. He just doesn't like Daryl Morey. I think that maybe this might be the year, depending on what happens with who we get. But again, I don't know because we're not beating Boston or Milwaukee, okay? Let's just put it that fucking way. Unless everybody on the team gets hurt, we're not beating Milwaukee or Boston. In a 7-game series, if they have Dame, Giannis, and Chris Middleton, and I don't give a fuck if we have Zach LaVine and Joel Embiid, I don't give a fuck, and Tyrese Maxey, we're not beating Milwaukee. Oh, and by the way, we're not beating fucking Boston. We couldn't beat them last year when we had a fucking 3-2 lead and only had to win one fucking game, and Jason Tatum played like shit for most of the game. We're not beating them this year when they have a fucking better team. So, yeah, I don't think this is our year to get past the second round. Maybe next year. Okay? Maybe next year. Point blank in the story. And then we're actually going to save Is Esports an actual sport for next week when Sam comes on.
Bob, do you hear about Bob Knight?
Yeah, Bob Knight passed. I'm not. That doesn't really hurt my feelings. I might be an asshole, right? Right? I'm an asshole sometimes, right?
I mean, not as much as me, but
like I saw the Bob Knight passing, and I retweeted all the Bob Knight stuff, and because you were in the group chats and everybody, oh, congratulations, Bob Knight, he passed this and this and this. Okay, I'm not saying that he was not an awesome coach. I'm not saying that at all. But do we remember how the fuck he lost his coaching job?
I don't.
He got caught on tape choking a fucking player.
Did the player deserve it though?
I don't know. It was during practice. They caught the whole fucking thing on tape. Like this is after they warned him to stop doing shit. I think he even kept that up, but then he ended up punching a player. So, like, if you go back in time to when Bob Knight was allowed to do what he did, his coaching job, he was amazing for the time because he started off at Army. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, he was amazing. He treated everybody like they were fucking going into the fucking military. So, of course, he was amazing at that time frame. But he did not change with the times. Like, name any great Bob Knight story you know. I guarantee you it starts with him throwing something. Let's just think. Please, somebody in the comments, tell me a great Bob Knight story.
Yeah, because you're looking at me like I'm going to give you some kind of story. And
throwing chairs, yelling at referees. And I'm not saying because the man was an asshole, he deserves to be he does not deserve to get more memorialized or shit like this. But for all the fucking tweets that went out there and said, respect for a great coach, this and this and this, respect for the greatest ever. Most of y'all motherfuckers that were tweeting that shit had never seen him coach. Y'all weren't even fucking old enough to have seen Bob Knight coach. Now, am I old enough to see him coach? Yes. But did I watch him fucking coach a lot? No. Because that motherfucker's been coaching since before my fucking dad might have been born. So I'm so tired of this shit in the day and age that we live in, that when somebody dies, motherfuckers that have never seen him do anything in his fucking life, like go over on and on and on. And they're like, oh, rest in peace, great in power. Like J. Cole said, if you didn't celebrate him when he was alive, you can't celebrate him after he dies. Fuck this bullshit. Like, again, I might be a heartless bastard. I'm okay with that. I might be going to hell. I'm okay with that. I might get hit by a train. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with the shit that I'm saying right now. But my immediately first thought was, I'm not saying that he's a horrible human being, but he did some horrible ass fucking shit. And nobody, yes, very controversial. No, there is no controversial shit about him. He literally punched and kicked fucking kids. He choked kids. Now, granted, we should stop even calling them kids, young men. Because once they're 18, they're no longer kids. We need to stop with this fucking shit that we talk about calling them kids. But that's a different topic for a different fucking story. But at the same time, we need to stop building people up when they pass away like they're so great and forget their transgressions and what the fuck they did. And there's a reason why he wasn't coaching. He had said some fucked up ass shit. Indiana didn't forgive him for a long ass time, but they're probably going to Hall of Fame him. And I could be misquoting that real quick. But yeah, rest in peace, Bob Knight. And if you are in the social media content creating and you cover sports, you don't have to post about everybody that dies just to get the clicks. No, since I went on
I know I'm going to hell after what happened at the gym.
What? Yeah, that's true. What do you think? Like, okay, ESPN, legendary coach Bob Knight dies at age 83. Bob Knight, whose Hall of Fame career was highlighted by 3 national titles, has died at 83. One, capping an undefeated season that has not been met and countless on-court outbursts. So, I mean, yes, the thing is, he was great. He was a good coach. Division I coach in 1965 when he broke into Army at 24. But he made his mark, including winning school records of 661 games, reaching the NCAA tournament 24 times in 29 seasons. His first title came in 1966 when they went undefeated. Knight won 20 more games in a season, 29 times, compiling a record of 902 and 371. Fucking amazing. He did an amazing thing. He was nicknamed General Knight because he had no fucking tolerance. And when he went to Texas Tech, look, Knight then left to become a basketball coach at Texas Tech. So here we go. Knight was eventually forced out of Indiana in 2000 for violating a zero tolerance behavior policy by grabbing the arm of a freshman student who said he greeted him by his last name. It was the final transgression on a long list, which includes his most famous throwing a chair at a Purdue game, accusations of numerous physical confrontations. The most notable involved Knight apparently choking a player, Neil Reed, in practice at 1997. This was in 97, dog, not even 84.
It was acceptable back then.
Not with Knight. They literally put him on. They said, motherfucker, if you fucking spit on the sidewalk, you're fired. Okay, you're fucking, because they couldn't fire him because he had such a high fucking like fucking Joe Paterno at Penn State. So then he goes to Texas Tech. 6 months after being fired by Indiana, they called the pattern unacceptable. He led the Raiders to 521 seasons. Knight passed Dean Smith to celebrate, which is cool. Knight chose the song "My Way" for how he navigated his personal life. But I think he got fired Knight resigned at Texas Tech. His 42-year coach walked away from the college basketball he later did. Something happened at Texas Tech. They even gave him a TV show too. So yes, was he a great coach? Yes, he was. Did he win a lot of games? Yes, he fucking did. But at the same time, are we going to celebrate him like we do Mike Krzyzewski when Mike Krzyzewski dies?
I don't know who that is.
The Duke head coach. That's never done anything fucking bad. So that's the problem. We need to, hey, rest in peace, Bob Knight. But oh my God, Bob Knight, one of the greatest coaches of all time. Shut the fuck up. Let's separate shit. Again, if y'all didn't tweet about him if y'all didn't know him when he was alive, you didn't watch him, stop copying and pasting fucking tweets. Like if you're watching his highlight film right now on ESPN, after celebrating for the championship, it's him just talking shit to people. It's literally him just talking shit. That's all it is. You want to talk about walking on eggshells? Josh McDaniels walking on eggshells. This motherfucker choked a kid. And yes, it was acceptable then. But then he got fired afterwards for grabbing a student's arm that wasn't even his. And he's like, I just barely grabbed him. No, he yanked him. So I'm not saying Bob Knight's a bad person. I'm saying I understand. I can separate horrible people from great things. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of great coaches or great people are horrible people on the outside. I can separate them. There are certain things that I will still listen to that other people may not because, yes, morally, this motherfucker's wrong, but he makes good music. Okay? In this scenario, I could separate Bob Knight, the coach, and the other thing. But again, I digress. That's just my little stupid rant on being dumb. Anything else you want to talk about, Jeremy, before we get out of here?
Nope, McDumdum's fucking gone.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. The wicked witch, the witchy witch. And Jeremy predicts that the Raiders are going to score over 21 points tomorrow. Yep. And they're going to win by how many points?
50.
Raiders by
50.
We got Sam's picks. Of course, Sam doesn't ever pick shit in the same order that we do it. Sam, where the fuck do you get your? Just Google NFL Week 9 and go in the same fucking order. Okay, you make me move around. So okay, I'm not even joking. So Chiefs. Who the fuck are the Chiefs playing? Did he pick the Chiefs or did he pick the Dolphins? He picked the Chiefs. Okay. And then he picked the Falcons. We know this because we all switched up and picked the Falcons. He picked the Ravens.
He picked the Saints.
He picked the Browns. Where's the Browns at? He picked
all over the place.
He picked the Texans over the Bucks. Texans, okay. He picked the Saints over the Bears, back up at the top. He picked the Rams over the Packers. And then he goes in order. You got the Commanders. He's got the Commies. He's got the Colts over the Panthers along with us. He's got the Raiders over the Giants. I might need to change this pick.
Look, I saw that and I'm about to change it.
Bengals over Bills. And Chargers over Jets. Okay. All right. So without further ado.
Hey, do you think Brian Flores would be a good coach with the Raiders?
Yeah. This is, but you don't want to retread.
Yeah, but it's Brian Flores. He should have never been fired in the first place.
Neither should Jim Harbaugh from the Niners.
Huh?
Jim Harbaugh shouldn't have been fired.
Yeah, but Harbaugh's been caught cheating right now. He's in the middle of a fucking cheating bullshit. He fucking put other coaches on fucking sidelines and shit.
Well, he didn't do it.
Oh, don't fucking
speculation.
He did it. Absolutely did it.
Dude, he's doing this.
And I guarantee he paid for the tickets.
He's doing this to get out of his contract so that way he can go to the NFL.
I think.
What about that?
Huh?
Okay, if that was true, would you be as mad?
What?
If he actually did this on purpose, like said, so some guy came
multiple years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
because remember, he tried to go to the NFL a couple years ago. And then
he turned down.
But that's because he didn't want that job.
He was offered 2 interviews with the Raiders and he turned them down.
Nobody wanted the Raiders job at that time.
What are you talking about? Before they hired McDaniels, they offered him an interview before they hired McDaniels.
Who the fuck wants to fire Gruden and clean up what happened the year before? You wait and have a fall guy. You let a dumbass come in.
The fall guy was Versace. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, because even then you still had a fucking disheveled organization that just went through a whole bunch of shit. So now you have a fucking fall guy in Josh McDaniels. It's like the rebound. It's this. So like you have the fall guy.
Still good.
You have the fall guy with Josh McDaniels, and now he can come in and clean up the fucking organization and get what the fuck he wants because Mark Davis is going to hand over the keys. He might give him fucking GM duties too.
Why would you turn it down?
That's what I'm saying. So right now, this would be a good time for him to go and do that.
Well, I mean, he had it after Gruden.
But nobody wants to follow that.
Who the fuck wants to follow McDaniels?
Do you remember what Gruden got fired for?
Yeah, being a racist piece of shit.
Nobody wants to take over the coach after that. And yes, Rich Versace was promoted to interim coach, but he wasn't the real fucking coach. So you have an organization that just went through some fucking bullshit, and now you're trying to do that. No, I'm going to give another analogy again. It's like, when you see the girl and she breaks up in a long-term relationship and you have a chance to go after her and you don't go after her. You let some other dumbass come in, take that shit aside. How long
ago was he in the NFL?
2015.
So 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been longer than that.
I know. Because when did he face his brother in the Super Bowl? Coaching career, bitch, not fucking
2000.
That was his NFL career. You got to go. It's coaching career. 2014. He coached for 5 seasons with San Francisco. They went 13-3, 11-4, 12-4, and went 8-8 his last year there.
How much has the game changed since 2014?
He still coaches.
How much has it? So what happened with Nebraska's coach?
Who?
Fuck, I don't remember his name.
Listen. Jim
What's his name?
Harbaugh.
He came from college, went to the where'd he go? The fucking Panthers.
Jim Harbaugh. Wasn't that Baylor's head coach?
Yeah, so he was Baylor's coach, went to the NFL, now he's back in Nebraska's head coach.
Listen, Jim Harbaugh went from Stanford to the NFL. And in a 4 to 5 year period, the college football had changed tremendously. Came back to college football and took a shitty ass franchise and turned them the fuck around.
Well, I mean, when you send your staff to other teams' sidelines,
and now he's going to come back to the NFL and turn another
send his
team around.
NFL staff to other team sidelines.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, I think Brian Flores would do good, but I think Jim Harbaugh is a good hire for you too. Do I think he wants to be with the Raiders? No. I think there's going to be a lot of coaches that that are going to be up. There's going to be a lot of positions.
I think he absolutely wants to be with the Raiders because that's where he started his coaching career.
I think there's going to be a lot of coaching positions that are going to be alive right now. Like, he's gonna have his pick of litter. Like, let's be 100% honest. Okay, I'm not saying Bill Belichick gets fired, right? But we know the Raiders fired their coach. Okay, the Chargers might be firing their coach soon. Bruce Staley, if they don't turn this shit around. Bengals are good. Ravens are good. Steelers are good. Browns, we don't know. We don't know about Kevin Stefanski.
Well, they're stuck with Watson anyway.
Jaguars are good. Texans are good. Colts are good. Titans are good. They're probably good. Eagles, Cowboys are good. Commanders, Ron Rivera's gone. He's gone after this year. Unless they do something, pull something out of their hat. Fucking Rams, Sean McVay should be good because he won a Super Bowl. Lions are good. Vikings are good. Packers, we don't know. We don't know. Bears are good because they just opened up another quarterback. Falcons, it should be good. Saints because they just hired one. Bucks, we don't know. He's been their coach for a second for what, 3 seasons now?
Who?
The Buccaneers coach. He became their head coach after Bruce Arians left with Tom Brady. Fucking black guy. What's his name? Damn it. He coached for fucking the Jets.
I forget. Byron Leftwich?
No, that was their offensive coordinator. Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles.
Yeah, so he's been a coach for 3 years with them now. This is his 4th season, I think. So he could definitely be fired soon. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, no, this is his 3rd year. Never mind, this is his 3rd year. Yeah, second, 3rd as a head coach. But, I mean, he went 3-4, 8-9, so maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I think there's going to be a lot of people that could be up for new jobs soon. So I'm not sure. I think it'd be nice. Anything else you want to talk about before we jump off this?
No.
All right, buddy. Well, I will talk to you later on today. And you have a wonderful day. Everybody have a safe Saturday, safe weekend. And whenever you're ready, Jeremy, you can go ahead and take us out.
Put me in, coach.